What's that, mate? Okay. What do you say?
C grade again application next week. See, I qualify for C grade.
Oh, right.
And I got a weekend application. I was going to be the bus driver. But see how it looks like we made the final. So
yeah,
pretty going.
Good. Okay. This way? Yep. All right. Man of the match, the game this afternoon between Norths and Brothers, the tank Darryl Duncan at 5'8" today for the Devils. And Darryl, great game out there, obviously one you certainly enjoyed.
Yes, very much, Rod. Thanks very much for this. We put a lot of effort in during the week and the last couple of weeks, and it's paid dividends by the looks of it, yeah.
Catch-up football from half-time. Tommy's obviously fired you up.
Yeah, he had a few words to say at half-time. We weren't playing very well in the first half, but we were lucky enough to turn it around in the second half and made a couple of replacements and made all the difference.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks very much. I'd like to thank Channel 9 and Winfield. Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll just check that that's okay.
Valley's 18 metres out there. Ryan Lyon, Strudwick sends it across then to Duncan, and Duncan, 17-year-old centre, goes down in a fairly hard tackle. Well tackled by Peter Schultz. And also Parton, 6 tackles to go. That's Duncan, the centre for Valleys. Valleys are the premiership leaders with 28 points. From South 27 comes to Klein. Klein looks across for the support, and the pass goes astray as it's picked up by Duncan in the centres, and Duncan is striking it almost away as his ankle tapped, and the 18-year-old centre's only about 10 metres out the line. The final tackle's on, the scrum to pack down.
Very well, the young fellow then, didn't he?
Yes.
He picked it up on the fly and showed a clean pair of heels.
The second one there, but no luck either. On to Flynn. Flynn bursting through. 5'8" for Valleys up to the halfway mark. Push it across the top, then to Duncan. Out wide to Klein. Klein then to Wheeland. Out wide then to Muir. And Muir racing down. Some nice play from Valleys. And the youngster doing well in there, Duncan, too.
Yes, he played very well, and that's the best attack we've seen from Valleys in the second
most of the day. Now Darryl Duncan is dummy half. Let it go wide. No, they're going to drop. Duncan's over. Darryl Duncan's in.
Well, if anybody can do it, if anybody can do it, the little bullocking Darryl Duncan can do it, and they're pretty happy about it. And well, they might be. Duncan, a specialist in this position, very strong young lad, as we've said many times. Just says, well, look, I'll fix it up for you. Bang. And doesn't just let them put him down over the line, puts himself right full body length over the line. Crunch, up and over. Sheer strength and stamina and determination. I like this young kid as a footballer. 21-15 and a very happy boy. Well, some great performances from most of the players. Lewis played very well whilst he was on there in the forwards.
Got it around the corner nicely to Duncan. Duncan powers his way over for the try. Darryl Duncan in. Try number 5 for North Queensland. At a lead of 28 points to 2.
Oh, Laffin, see that? Passed it beautifully around the corner to Darryl Duncan. And of course, with just one player or 1.5 to beat, that's a total handful for Duncan, as we know, and over right under the post.
Have another look at it now, and you'll see the good work here by Peter Laffin, or Paul Laffin rather. There he goes across, still going. Got the pass on to Duncan, away from Brazier's tackle, then breaks out of Anderson's tackle, and is over for the try. Another easy one for
Darryl Duncan now leading the northern suburb side onto the field.
Because there were far too many mistakes in East play, and as you can see here, as Darryl Duncan makes a big burst, certainly not a lot of defence.
North's captain Darryl Duncan. Norths are in hot form at the moment.
Yeah, we've gone well over the last couple of weeks, but I think we'll have to improve tonight.
What about keeping that unbeaten record intact against Brothers?
Oh, yeah, we've got that to play for, but we'd also like to beat Brothers and knock them out of the state league like they beat us in the Woolies final, so we've got a bit of revenge to get back there.
From last year, so they obviously have to be a little bit weaker this year. I think Ollie's doing a really good job. I'll be sorry that Tuesday night football's finished, though, because obviously it's their specialty. They've won their last 2 Tuesday night outings, so...
And the week before, they beat Souths both of you guys sitting on my right, former Souths coach.
Make their way onto their home ground of Bishop Park. They're currently on top of the Winfield Cup points ladder.
Last tackle, 2 metres out.
A score out here.
Duncan has plenty of numbers, tries to go himself, he stretches out and made it. Duncan wide, can he put Manthey into a hole? He puts himself into one.
Which one do you want? There's about 9 different ones
Down
on.
a bit of greasy ball might be the answer.
The brothers back on the attack.
Now McElwain. Oh, nice tackle from Duncan, and Wharton couldn't pick it up, but they'll get the feed. To Duncan, it'll go high. It's a field goal. He's kicked it.
Yes.
He's kicked it. And that could be it. That's the 7-point buffer. With 6.5 minutes remaining, Norths lead by 23-16. Wharton to Duncan. He's through! He's through! He might go all the way! The big fellow's off for the try line. Cannon comes at him, can't stop him on the tank. The big fellow's in, and the crowd go berserk at Lang Park. He mightn't have played for Australia, but he's still one of the most colourful characters in the game. And Darryl Duncan goes over to score. North lead 18-16.
He's never going to get a job doing commercials for Colgate's with his big smile, but you'll see the biggest smile you'll ever see when he goes over and scores this try. And what an excellent turn of pace. That was just sheer strength and determination from the big fella. Have a look at the front on. When he gets through these tackles, he's made up his mind then. Now he's going to score this try, and look at him go. That is a great head-on shot. Congratulations to our cameraman down that end, because I'm sure that's one he'd like to take home and show Mum. Look at big Darryl Duncan. He came back from nowhere early in the season to be in first grade, and he could very well be on the way to putting North into the semi-finals with that try.
Put on a bit clip.
Have a look at the smile though when you get clear of the heads here. I think we get a shot there somewhere. No, don't quite pick it up, but it's...
Just before half-time, only a minute to go. Duncan threw the pass out to him. He pulled it in beautifully.
Now it goes to Booth and over to Duncan. Cleary! There's no one home! Oh, Darryl Duncan, an absolute gem of a pass to Cleary. He's having a good game, the fullback. But that was Darryl Duncan at his best. And he's at the moment a shot turkey. And you're running off the shoulder of that big man there, Darryl Duncan. There he is. What talent that man's got.
Come on, Darryl, give us a smile.
Yeah, they're all there. There they are. Yep. One of the great characters of the game. Oh, there they go. He had us fooled.
There you go. We're about to chat with Nathan Kalis. Darryl Duncan, the man described by Alan Thomas as the best footballer he ever saw. And that's considering that Alan Thomas witnessed the legendary Wadley Lewis at his very, very best. And AT still sticks to that description of Darryl Duncan. I've got to say I'm at odds with him, Jimmy.
Can you fill me in on the Darryl Duncan story?
Oh, very good player.
25 words or less.
Yeah, very, very good, skillful player.
In the Brisbane comp, obviously.
Large, 5'8".
Right, right.
Not terribly fit.
Right.
But had all the skills.
What years?
Jeez, late 80s?
Late 80s?
Late
so
80s?
The Bronx were around?
Oh, sorry, late. Yeah, late 80s. Yeah, he was a just on the fringe there.
Okay.
Darryl Duncan, good player. He was a very, very skillful player. But let me tell you, I think Alan Thompson had a few cheeky Chardonnays,
I know,
like bottles,
right.
when he made that comment after witnessing what the King did.
I know when I should have been studying at boarding school, I was actually reading Rugby League Week cover to cover, and I used to love the Queensland Rugby League, and I don't remember the name.
Yeah.
Darryl
Mid-80s
Duncan.
probably.
Right.
Maybe I'm getting old. No, definitely. Mid-80s, late 80s. Darryl Duncan.
And the crowd go berserk at Lang Park. He mightn't have played for Australia, but he's still one of the most colourful characters in the game. There's no one home. Oh, Darryl Duncan, an absolute gem of a pass to Cleary. He's having a good game, the fullback.
But that was Darryl Duncan at his best, and he's at the moment a shot